Before Jesus ascended into heaven, he gave what is known as the Great Commission. During this annual giving campaign, when we remember why we are here at Church of the Ascension, let us also remember the ultimate why, because Jesus has called us to be here. And now as you listen to the following call stories, I hope you hear a part of your why.
My home is Ascension because I had a lot of family here. The people that were here were the ones who established the church both spiritually and in the true foundations, the physical foundations of it. A lot of those people now are memorialized in the garden. I feel like those spiritual roots there are something I should nurture, and I think it's called me back to the church.
It's my family.
Well, I'm at Ascension because my family brought me here at about the age of 3, but I'm still here because Ascension has become my family just as much as blood family is.
Well, I came home from Memphis to take care of my mother, and because I had cancer, and if I was going to die, I was going to die in Birmingham, not Memphis.
So I felt like Ascension had a great mix of traditional but welcoming family.
Mother was looking for another church, and Grace Burley was her buddy at the museum, and so Grace told her to come to Ascension. And I said, okay, so we came.
And my daughter was actually attending Ascension, and we had quit attending anywhere. One day we were talking to our daughter Lindsay, and she said, well, hey, why don't you come down?
Why am I at Ascension? When I first got to Birmingham, I was coming here for law school and I didn't know anybody.
We've stayed because it's such a wonderful community, because it's so convenient to where we live in Vestavia, and we love being involved in the Vestavia community.
And so we decided we wanted to go to church in the community we lived in and make it smaller for us.
I can bring difficulty that I'm going through here to the people at Ascension, and they can offer experience and wisdom and a caring shoulder to cry on.
We also loved the church space, the liturgy, and just fell in love with the music and how enriching it is, the service.
And the first thing that really struck me was the quality of the music here. It's a wonderful room with a beautiful organ, and I wanted to be a part of the music program. And essentially, even though we, over time, moved clear across town, we drive back every Sunday just to be a part of it.
I mean, we drive over an hour now.
We came back to Birmingham. We bought a house out in Greystone Farms, out 280.
I came back here. Plus, I didn't want to get killed on 65.
It's my church home. I love it.
On the way to church that morning, we thought about all the Episcopal churches we were passing. And we came in and went through the service, and afterwards we looked at each other and we said, this is home. It's not about the building. It's not about the people. It's not about the activities. It's not about the priests. It's all of those things together that make Ascension my home.
So someone said, well, you dummy, there's a church almost across from your office. So I came to Ascension in 1990, found a home, and have stayed ever since.
We found Ascension 10 years ago when my husband and I started becoming serious and knew we'd have a long-term future together.
And we decided when we got married that we would join the Episcopal Church. Almost 40 years. Raised our children. They grew up in this church.
When we came, I moved here with my family 44 years ago.
And actually, we were the first couple married in this magnificent new facility 29 and a half years ago.
I like to service and acolyte, sing and worship, and eat cinnamon rolls.
So I came back at last Christmas. I decided that I didn't know who was coming, but I knew that I wasn't going to come back just because they were here. I was going to come back because of the church.
Almost 30 years later, why am I still here? And it's the people. We're people who think for ourselves, but we also allow other people to think for themselves, and inviting anybody that comes through our doors to join us in the journey.
I like the people here. I felt comfortable.
Ascension was very welcoming and warm as soon as we came in, and we really enjoyed that.
And there was always something missing. And I think that first Sunday that we came back, we knew what was missing, and that was Ascension.
This is Jack Alvey, Rector of Church of the Ascension in Vestavia Hills, and I invite you to join us this Sunday, December 9th, and celebrate our collective why we are here and be recommissioned to continue in the Lord's work in this time and in this place.